Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right. It's Wednesday. New albums flying into the office here, or arriving into the office, flying from the post office, flying from my mailbox, flying from FedEx, UPS, and whoever else, Amazon, whoever else is delivering all this stuff. We've got plenty of new things coming out that we're going to be getting to over the course of the next few weeks and the rest of the year. Today, we've got the 11th studio album from a band that's been around since the very, very early 80s. In fact, I think they've been in existence since the mid-late 70s, but they finally released their first album in 1981. Always known as a part of the new wave of British heavy metal scene, although, quite frankly, really never much of a metal band. They're always more of just a really good melodic hard rock band. I'm talking about Praying Mantis. Katharsis is their brand new release on Frontiers Records. Of course they would be on Frontiers Records, because a band like this, that's where they belong, right? They're a perfect fit for this label. Good, hook-laden, melodic hard rock, or AOR, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, they came up with all the other new wave of British heavy metal bands. They were from the same area, but yeah, always really different. You know, they don't sound like Iron Maiden or Saxon or Def Leppard or any of those other bands, or Satan, right, or Angel Witch, right? These guys have a very, very bright, accessible sound. Good amount of keyboards, tasty guitars, soaring vocals, lots of hooks. That's always been their kind of mantra. This actually follows up. They've been on Frontiers now for 4 albums, starting with Sanctuary in 2009. Then they released the wonderful Legacy in 2015, Gravity in 2018, and now Katharsis in 2021. So let's take a look at the album here, right? So here you go, 11 tracks. Have it. Let's take a look at the booklet. As always on most of these Frontiers albums, you get nice colorful booklets with pictures of the guys and full lyrics. There they all are right there. I'll tell you who everybody is in a second. And then all sorts of other special thanks and all that good stuff produced by. All right, so Andy Burgess on guitars, vocals, and keyboards. Chris Troy, founding member, on bass and vocals and keyboards. John J.C. Kuipers, I think it is, yeah, on lead vocals, fantastic singer. Hans Intezant on drums, vocals, and percussion. And Tino Troy, founding member, also on guitars, vocals, and keyboards. You know, the bulk of this lineup has been together now for quite a while. You got the 2 founders. John, the singer, has been with the band, I believe, like a little over a decade or so. Andy's been with the band for a while as well. So, you know, the pretty solidified lineup here. Produced and arranged by Tino Troy and Andy Burgess. Drums recorded at Rhythm Syndicate Studios by Jean-Pierre Kirkos. What else? Lead vocals recorded by Henk Sneegers in the Netherlands. Guitars, bass, keyboards, and backing vocals recorded by Andy, Chris, and Tino at our own studios in the UK. Mixed by Jean-Pierre Kirkos at Art Sound Studios in Belgium. Additional piano and keyboards by Jean-Pierre. Additional backing vocals by Tom Jackson. Mastered by Steve Mann. Cover artwork by Rainer Kalowitz. So, yeah, another really strong, enjoyable album from Praying Mantis. I have pretty much all, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 or so, of the physical CDs of this band's discography, 11 albums in total. And they're all really enjoyable, accessible hard rock stuff, or melodic rock, whatever you want to call it. This particular album, like I said, no exception. A lot of good memorable tunes, plenty of anthems on here, a couple little ballady things, all pretty strong. Yeah, I kind of, when I listen to Praying Mantis, I'm just reminded of like the consistency of a band like Magnum, although they haven't been as prolific as Magnum, and again, another British band, right? So, but Cry for the Nations, really good, memorable song. You got Closer to Heaven, also filled with hooks. Good hard rock guitars. Ain't No Rock and Roll in Heaven. Another good catchy song. It's kind of brief. It's not even 3 minutes long. You got Non Omnis Moriar. Good song. Long Time Coming is great. Hooks aplenty on that one. Sacrifice. A little bit heavier, right? It's kind of moodier, right? Like that track a lot. Wheels in Motion. Great anthem. Great anthem. I mean, there's some stuff on here that's just like you listen to it once and already you're humming the melody in your hand, right? The chorus, you're remembering that chorus. Masquerade is another cool track. Find Our Way Back Home, good hook in that. The last two tracks are really good. Don't Call Us Now is absolutely, instantly memorable, hook-laden hard rock. And, you got the keyboards are kind of understated on this album. Previous albums have had a little more keyboards. They're on here, but they're not. This is more of a guitar-centered album with keyboards used sparingly. Don't Call Us Now, really, really good track. Might be my favorite. I don't know, that, Cry for the Nation's probably vying for my favorite song on the album. And then The Devil Never Changes, which is the longest track at just under 7 minutes long, and that's the last piece on there. It's got some little proggy moments here and there, some kind of like little intricate guitars and solos and things like that. Really good. This is a very, very solid album. For me, I think... we ranked the catalog of Praying Mantis, last year sometime, I believe Rich Catino and myself did that. There's a couple of albums that for me kind of rise above some of the others. I think of the Frontiers albums, the last four. I still go back to Legacy a lot. I think Legacy is just absolutely incredible and has some of the greatest hooks that this band has ever delivered. But there's a lot of them on here as well. This album to me is kind of like Gravity, the last one. It's like you got like maybe 75-80% of the album is instantly memorable and enjoyable, and the other songs are solid, right? Maybe not spectacular, not quite on the level of some of the really good ones, but it's only 11 songs. It comes in at like I think 50 minutes or something like that, but I like it. Katharsis, it's another winner from these guys. This is easily for me a 3.5 or 4 out of 5 star. All right, very, very solid album, very enjoyable. I'll get lots of listening pleasure out of this one. And if you, like I said, if you like just really good melodic, hook-laden, hard rock music with just a smattering of keyboards, mostly guitar riff-driven, and amazing vocals, you can't go wrong with these guys. You can't go wrong. So Katharsis by Praying Mantis, out now on Frontiers Records. Check it out if you haven't already. If you're a fan, you probably already do have it. So if you do, let us know what you think of the album in the comments below. If you've never listened to it, go out and check it out. If you like what you hear, go pick it up and let us know what you think, right? So thanks for watching. I think that's going to be the last of our new album reviews for today. I got 2 more that I wanted to get to, but I just haven't quite had enough time with them. So I'm going to spend the extra week, and you'll get Simon Phillips' Protocol next week, as well as the new EP from Australian power metal band Elium. We've also got some other new stuff coming in, probably for the following week. We got new Voivod and new Amorphous, right? Those are on deck. I'm just kind of waiting for my copies to come in and sink my teeth into them for a little bit. So there you have it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We also have the link below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page. If you want to go check out all the new Sea of Tranquility shirt designs and things, lots for sale up there if you want to wear your SOT gear proudly and spread the word. So thanks, everybody. I am Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon here on the channel. We've got coming up tomorrow, we got the Monsters Den, Friday morning at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff, Saturday the UK Connection, and album homework assignment on Sunday. So lots happening here, as well as should have some album rankings coming up as well. So all sorts of stuff in the works. Never a dull moment here, because that's what we do. We constantly bring you content all the damn time. I am Pete Pardo. See you real soon. Bye-bye.